Thank you so much for the invite to the Ubuntu community. It is such a privilege to be speaking on a subject matter that is the most important thing to me, filmmaking. I'm very honored to be here. Thank you so much. My name is Odaro Igbako, and I run a video production company called Nuvia Films Production. We are a digital-first video production company based in Abuja, and we make content for brands that live online, but some of them recently live on television. We make anything from documentaries to commercials. We've worked for several brands and companies like WHO, United Nations. We've worked for several presidential candidates making content for publicity. So we are very big on communication for brands, and today I'll be speaking on what it takes to create a world-class video production company. So my journey as a filmmaker, I would say, started far back as when I was in secondary school. There I was a head of press club, and we used to cast news on the assembly ground, and I came up with this idea of filming the news and playing it on the assembly. And luckily for me, the principal approved, and we got a camera for the press club, and we started filming the news and broadcasting it every Monday. And the reception was amazing, and there I really found out that I had a knack for filming things and telling stories. So I went on to university to study mass communication. But while studying mass communication, I would figure out that it was when we had production assignments or courses that had to do with film production, scripting, directing, shooting, that I came alive. So after finishing my degree in mass communication, it was a no-brainer that I had to study filmmaking at master's level. So no distractions this time around. It was full-blown filmmaking full-time. There's always a question of, as a budding filmmaker, do I have to go to film school? Can I just start making films? What should I do? From my experience, it's a 50-50 thing, because the advantages of going to film school keeps you in a community of like-minded people who are all trying to create content, all trying to create films. So being in a film school gives you that community of people to collaborate with, to share ideas, to ask questions. But if you don't have that, there's also the route of standing up and making films. Starting off with a mobile. These days, the world is becoming such a digital village, and ICT has taken over. So you can easily use your mobile phone to start making content and start practicing the skills of storytelling. You could also just look for an internship, start small, don't ask for money, and learn the filmmaking by being on ground while filmmakers are working. So there are various pathways to explore. So I came back to Nigeria and set up my own video production company. First of all, I had to actually register the company. That's one of the most important things. There are benefits of registering a company. If you don't, there are certain kind of government organizations you can't work with. If you can't show your tax clearance and all these different requirements, there are certain things that you can, a level you can't scale up to. So it's always advised to register your company, have your TIN and all your documents that you need to pay your tax, and to just make sure that you're standardizing your process so that when you are being vetted, you don't fall guilty on any parts that you need to be straight on. Nigeria is fastly becoming one of the superpowers when it comes to filming and filmmaking generally. And how does a filmmaker participate in this revolution that is going on? One of the ways is to associate yourself with other filmmakers, be in festivals, for example, like something like Afrif that just happened in Lagos. By being in such festivals, you hear the latest updates, you're able to be in a network of Nigerian filmmakers and hear the evolutions, what you need to know. Is Netflix coming to Nigeria? Are they giving any grants? Is anything happening? Those are the places you can hear such information. Also, one of the ways that you can participate is by collaborations. Filmmaking is such a collaborative process. You can hardly find a film that was done by just one person. So you have to be in a position to collaborate. And especially as a budding filmmaker, it's very important not to be money first. Take it up from the experience first of all, just be in that space where you can learn first of all, and then naturally money would follow. Another thing I would like to address is what the future of video production in Nigeria is. Video production is taking over very fast, even social media. Video does way better than pictures. So generally, video is here to stay, it's going nowhere. You can see portrait videos are already fast becoming a thing. It's phasing out more of the landscape videos that used to be dominating social media and dominating the advertising space. As a filmmaker, we just have to stay abreast with the progressions in advancement in our career. Make sure you are very much in tune with what is going on. That's becoming a very major player in the video production space, and we need to be very much involved in that. And in a nutshell, I would just say Nigeria as a whole is becoming such a superpower, and being located here as a filmmaker, there is no better time. And there's no better time to be a filmmaker than now, because even YouTube is good enough to teach you the basis of filmmaking. So please, if you have any questions, if you have any inquiries, my Instagram is Miss Nuvie, MSNUVIE. You can shoot me a mail. I'm very happy to answer questions. I'm very happy to help out with anybody who wants to join in the film production business. Thank you so much, Ubuntu, for having me. Enjoy the rest of the workshop.